Welcome back. 5 years ago, this video behind me of Tatum Roselle dancing at a United Township basketball game went viral. Nowadays, Tatum is no longer dancing to the beat. Our Corey Cuffler shows us how he is now creating his own cadence.
Tatum Roselle went viral after News 8 captured video of him showing off his dancing skills during a basketball game at United Township. Well, since Friday, the video has been shared all across the world.
I always loved dance.
Tatum realizing this video made him an overnight star.
They all love me. I mean, who wouldn't love me?
Whenever I see it, it always brings a smile on my face. It always makes me think back about that old times. You're just a lot of fun back then.
Central coach Alex Berg remembers the first time he saw the video.
I was like, who is this kid turning up? This is so cool. Like, he was just getting after it, and like that song was really popular at that point. And yeah, I mean, I just thought it was really cool.
From 8 counts to creating his own count.
Ready to go!
Tatum is now playing quarterback at Davenport Central.
Work out every day, do other football stuff, go to camps, all that. You know, just want to be the best I can be.
So how crazy is that to think, like, I found out, like, I don't know, like in the spring, oh, you were the kid that made that video?
Football is now the main focus for Tatum, but he does see the correlation between being a dancer and a quarterback.
Footwork, especially at quarterback, you got to be able to move your feet well. So dance, you know, I'm good with my hips and I'm good with my feet.
I would definitely say, like, as far as his pocket presence and him being able to escape out of some sacks, or like, you know, when we run read runs, like him able to run the ball, you can tell like his footwork is quick.
And handling everything that goes with the quarterback position.
Dance, you got a lot to know stuff, what's happening here, what beat you're hitting. But football, you got to know what the linebackers are doing, what the offensive line is doing.
Tatum has scored 5 times this season, but has yet to break out his dance moves for a celebration.
I try not to get flagged and have my coach be mad at me, so maybe if we're winning by a lot, I might have to bust a move out there.
Well, would you be mad at him if he broke out in a big dance in the end zone?
Yeah, I would. I tell all the kids, like, you can't do that in the end zone, but what I always tell them is, go to the sideline and then we can do it. So maybe, you know, we can have him do a little jig on the sideline if he scores.
Hit don't fall, no stop, hey, don't stop, hey.
In Davenport, Corey Cuffler, WQAD News 8 Sports.
Thank you, Corey. Time now to announce this week's Midwest Technical Institute score standouts. First up, Rock Island's Quincy Brooks. He had 332 rushing yards for 4 TDs in Friday night's game. And in the same game, United Township's Johnny Manzo also had 4 touchdowns, 220 yards for him in the Western Big Six showdown that Rocky did win 68-35. And here are the rest of our MTI scores standouts. Burlington's Kaden Schizel, he had 4 touchdowns, 178 rushing yards. And last but not least, Easton Valley's Hayden Felke, he also had himself a day, 257 yards for him, 6 total TDs, 4 passing and 2 rushing. And as always, you can vote for this week's score standout by following the link on the sports page, WQAD.com, or you can head to Twitter @thescorewqad to cast your vote. The polls are open until Wednesday at noon, with each week's winner being featured on Off the Cuff. And this past MTI Score Standout winner is Moline's Riley Fuller. He earned this week's honor after a huge day against rival Rock Island.
Time to go off the cuff with this week's score standout winner. It is Riley Fuller from Moline, coming off a big game against your rival Rock Island. And in a couple games in the Big Six, I think you're over 500 yards and like 6 or 7 touchdowns. So what's the key to being a good running back?
Just follow your offensive line, pretty much. That's been the goal this whole year. Just follow behind my big guys up front.
So are you the guy that likes to get to the outside and speed down the sidelines, or are you the guy that wants to run people over?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
A little bit of both, but it seems more likely that I'm going to get to the outside and have to use my speed to outrun people.
So where are you working at?
DoorDash.
DoorDash. Okay. So what's something interesting? Why'd you get into DoorDash?
It was something that one of my buddies was doing, and he kind of just showed me, and I went with him a few times when he did it, and it was quick, easy money. It was something that would work around my schedule, and I mean, yeah, it was the main part, that it just worked around my schedule with me being so busy with sports.
Okay. Favorite teacher and subject at Moline?
Mr. Joseph Pate, and it would be math. Joe Spate's also the running back coach, so I throw a little bit of bias in there, but he's always been there, making sure I'm getting it done in the classroom and even on the field.
So the level of math that you're taking right now is what?
Trigonometry.
Trigonometry. So you also play baseball and you play football. So which sport do you prefer?
Right now, football, because I'm in season. But then as we get closer to baseball season, it'd definitely be baseball.